Hello, Pile One, and welcome to your reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. And if you're already part of the family, thank you for stopping by again and for clicking on this reading. Today, I'll be asking Spirit, what makes you extremely lovable? Why do people fall in love with you? And yeah, let's just begin. This is going to be a quick but beautiful reading, and I hope it gives you the clarity and the answers you are looking for in regards to this question. So, the first thing I want to mention is you're extremely lovable because you want to make other people feel powerful, especially when it comes to your friends, family, and strangers. You are someone that has a lot of inner power. You have worked on yourself a lot. You have done a lot of healing. You have done a lot of shadow work, and your energy is very high vibrational and very powerful and transformative. You've gone through a lot of deaths and rebirths, a lot of endings and new beginnings, a lot of cycles, a lot of painful and difficult karmic cycles in your life. And all of these cycles have only made you stronger. They have allowed you to have a lot of inner wisdom. They have allowed you to understand your value, and they have allowed you to have a lot of confidence because every single time you overcome a difficult obstacle, you come out successful and victorious. You come out wiser, okay? You come out wiser, stronger, more mentally strong. And so you have all of this knowledge and you want to share it with people around you. And so I feel like every single time someone has an issue or someone feels insecure about themselves, you make it your mission to make them feel powerful. You want to uplift them. You want to raise their vibration, raise their energy. And people feel extremely lucky to have you because they feel as if they have a personal mentor. People know that you're going to go far in life because of the power and the confidence that you emanate. You have this energy that commands respect with the emperor. Okay, a lot of you guys could be Geminis, or even Aries, or just water or fire signs. Okay, and people just really feel so lucky to have you in their lives because with you they feel more powerful. With you they feel capable. With you they feel like they can overcome anything, and they're like, wow, I am so blessed to have pile one in my life because pile one makes me feel motivated. They make me feel better about myself to show me that I'm capable. And you give people advice that actually works. Whenever you say something, whenever you tell someone to do things a certain way, they do it and they see the results. And just by being near you, they become more confident. And it's like you people around you just, they admire you. Your friends and your family really admire you. Maybe they might not openly say this. A lot of them are really taken aback by the amount of power and the confidence that you have. And sometimes they might be a little bit shy and they might not, say this to you out loud. But trust me, the people around you feel very honored that you are in their life because they're like, wow, like pile one is badass is literally what I'm hearing. Pile one is badass, and they're so cool and so powerful, and they're so freaking amazing. And what's even better is what I'm hearing is that you are not snobby, you are humble, and you do not see yourself as above anyone else. So you're someone that's confident, but you're not cocky. You're confident, but you are not here being arrogant and showing off, or no, you're very, very modest. And it doesn't mean you want to be small and you dim your lights. No, it's like you allow yourself to shine without the necessity of being seen, and you are extremely respectful, and everything you do is not about shining. It's just about being your authentic self. And because you're just your authentic self, you shine regardless. And I feel like a lot of romantic partners really respect the fact that you have a lot of like a huge sense of self-worth, and that's what draws them in. I feel like a quality of yours that's really seductive in in the department of love is the fact that you're extremely confident and you know your worth, and you're not going to settle for less than what you deserve. I'm hearing princess treatment. So a lot of men or women want to give you princess treatment because you have high standards for yourself. It says, I'm a total catch and I know all the reasons why. I know that anyone would be lucky to be with me, and that doesn't mean I'm arrogant or snobby. Self respect is just one of the many qualities exhibited by this complete and utter babe. Okay, so your romantic interests and partners, they want to prove themselves to you. They want to show you that they are your perfect match. I feel like a lot of people that want to date you feel that they're in competition with other candidates, with other romantic interests. They know that you are rare and unique, and that they need to do everything to catch you, and that you're very hard to catch. And yeah, so that's for love. And in regards to friends and family and even strangers, I'm getting the sense that like you give truth and honesty. And what people really love about you is that you're always going to come with the truth, even though it hurts. Okay, people know that they can rely on you. People know that you're going to give amazing advice, and they know you're never going to spare their feelings. And even though, sometimes giving the truth is a hard pill to swallow because you don't want the truth at times, at least they know that you have their back and you have their best interests at heart, and you're always right in the end. I'm not trying to say you're perfect, but all I'm saying is that you're someone that's extremely honest, and people love that about you because honesty is very expensive. It's an expensive quality, and you cannot expect this quality from cheap people. Okay. And another message I'm hearing is you are someone that's solid. You are someone that shows up, that walks the walk, and that talks the talk. Okay. So if you say you're going to show up tomorrow, you're going to show up tomorrow. And if you can't, you're going to communicate why. So you're very communicative. Okay. You always tell how you feel. You're just very direct. Okay. And people love that about you. You're not playing any games, especially when it comes to love. You're not playing any games. You tell them what you want, what you're looking for, what you're not going to accept. And if people are not showing up corrected, then you leave, okay, when it comes to love. And when it comes to friendships, you tell the truth. You call people out on their BS. You call them out on things they shouldn't be doing or things they should be doing. And it's like people have a personal mentor, and they also have a family member and a friend. And people are like, wow, this person is an actual book, a living, walking book. And they're just amazing. And there's just something about you that feels so safe because you're so reliable. And I keep seeing the emperor as, a father figure. It's like they see you as, a father figure, a mother figure, someone that they never had in their life, something stable. It's like, oh my God, I'm so blessed to have Pile One, because Pile One is the father figure I never had, the mother figure I never had, the best friend I never had. And they're consistent, they're reliable, they're trustworthy, they're honest. What more can I ask for from Pile One? Nothing, because they literally do their best to be there for me. So people also really see you as someone that's like very pure and also angelic. So you do have this quality to you that's like very badass and powerful. And you're like, just your energy is just very powerful. But at the same time, you have this energy to you that's very pure and angelic. And I think it's, your healing energy. and and yeah, so you really feel like home to a lot of people. You feel like home, and I feel like you have a strong community in your life. So you might have a lot of friends, or you just have a couple of friends, but your community and you're very strong. You're very close to one another is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I keep hearing home. I see home with the emperor. I see home with the three of cups. you know yeah, home. You are home to people. When people interact with you, when people even date you, they know they're in love with you because they feel at home. They feel like they found home. They feel like they found stability, security, safety. People feel safe around you. Okay, they know that you're not going to be toxic. They know that you're not going to play games. And you heal a lot of people's inner childs. And I think that's why people see you as someone that's extremely pure, is because you don't have bad intentions. You're not really someone that's extremely toxic, because you work on yourself a lot and you do a lot of shadow work, and you try to hold yourself accountable as well. And you're not afraid of saying sorry when you've made a mistake. And so that's why people feel so at home with you and feel so safe with you and feel like, they can really trust you. A lot of people want to be friends with you, okay? You might not see this, but a lot of people really want to, secretly be friends with you. And because people really admire you in secret, they might not outwardly say it, but people secretly want to be friends with you. People admire you, man, in secret, but they never say this. It's a shame. We also have the card acceptance. So when I get to know new people, I accept their actual traits, whether rather than the ones I project on them. Same goes for not new people I already know. Acceptance is the delicate art that reminds us everyone is their own unique self, and we can't expect them to ever be anything but. Okay, so you accept people for how they are. You don't want to change them. You are not controlling. Once again, you don't have, you know, a lot of toxic traits about you. And you just accept people for how they are. Even, their shadow is really what I'm hearing. It's like you see people's shadow, you see what needs healing within them, but you love them regardless. It's like, hey, I see your shadow, but I love you regardless. And you're so empathetic and patient towards people. Some of you can really be empaths, and people feel really lucky. They feel like they can be themselves around you. This can be friends, family, and romantic partners as well. Then we have perspective. What does a hawk see when it flies over your house? What will your current problems, conflicts, complaints look like when you're 80 years old and you gaze back on the timeline of your life? In this moment, you are being given the gift of clear perspective. If knowing that in the end, everything is going to be probably much better than okay, think large enough, and even big issues become small. Become an 80-year-old hawk, and you're really onto something. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is I see a link here with the card of power. So people see you as someone that has dealt with a lot of negativity and toxic situations in your life, and essentially people love you because you're just so freaking powerful. Power one, I can't stop saying this, but your personal power, it's your number one seductive trait. It's what makes you magnetic. Okay, you are able to come out of a difficult situation more stronger, more powerful, and people are just they're like, how the heck does she do it? This person tried to sabotage her, this person tried to destroy their life, and pile one is coming out harder than ever, smarter than ever, like going through a major glow up in all aspects of their lives. They're like, damn, how did they do this? How do they do this? Okay. People just look at you as someone that's extremely lucky, but they also know you put in the work. Okay. And people feel like you are kind of like their lucky charm. They feel like around you, good things are going to happen to them. And and yeah, they just feel extremely blessed. And the last card we have is solidarity. I respect the power of solidarity and look for opportunities to unleash it. When a loved one has to do something tough, I'll heed their often silent call and participate in the toughness with them. Everything is easier when a partner, cohort, sidekick joins you. The only thing that's not easier is feeling resentment. Okay, so I heard a clear sentence when I was reading this passage, and I heard, oh, what is it again? Spirit, please, please, what's the sentence? Oh, you essentially never want, you do not want people to feel alone. Okay, so maybe as a child you felt neglected, and so you make sure that you show people that they're not alone, and this is your superpower. People are literally like, wow, pile one is really here for me. And you want people to feel safe. You want people to know that you are there for them no matter what. You never abandon them. And I'm hearing, especially, you never abandon people through tough times. It's like you show up even more for people when they're going through difficult situations in their life. So that's beautiful. And yeah, I think that's all I'm getting for you, pile one. I hope you enjoyed your reading. You're a total badass. Keep doing what you're doing, keep slaying. And yeah, I will see you in my next reading. Thank you very much. Bye. Welcome, pile two. Welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome to my channel. And if you're already part of the family, welcome back. I'm so excited to be reading for you guys today. Today, I'll be asking Spirit, what makes you extremely lovable? Why do people fall in love with you? And yeah, why do people love you in your life? So this could be family, friends, strangers, romantic partners. Let's get right into the reading, and I hope this reading will give you the answers and the clarity you're looking for in regards to this topic. So, Pile two, instantly what I was picking up on is you are someone that is very ethereal. Okay, you are someone that is very spiritual or very creative or even both. Okay, you have your head in the clouds most of the time, and people love your innocence. Okay, people love your innocence. They love your creative ideas. They love the way you speak, the way you're poetic. They love your art. They love the fact that you're extremely spiritual. So you have an amazing personality, and your personality comes off as very innocent and very ethereal and also very angelic. Okay, so people see you as otherworldly, and this is something that's very attractive, especially to your romantic partners. And when it comes to friends, family, and strangers, I see that they're very captivated by you. It's like when they're near you, they just stare into your eyes and they feel this presence, and it's as if when people are around you, they feel angels, they feel spirits, they feel um like they've been touched by the divine. Okay, your energy is very healing, it's very high vibrational, and I'm hearing cleansed. So you guys could do a lot of yoga, do a lot of meditation, do a lot of things that helps your energy be as cleansed as possible. I don't know if I like that terminology, but I'm just hearing that you guys really work on your energy so that it can be as high vibrational as possible. And the fact that you are someone that is very high vibrational, pile two, you're able to access images and creative visions from the divine. Okay, I'm hearing akashic records, so you guys have a lot of dreams, a lot of downloads on creative things to do, the net projects to do and stuff like that. So you guys are very connected to the other side. You guys could be water signs. You guys yeah, I'm heavily picking up on water sign for this pile. Okay, you don't have to be a water sign. You could just have a lot of water sign placements in your charts. But essentially, your personality is very ethereal. This is what attracts people to you. But what makes you extremely lovable is your boundless love. It's how much you love everyone. There's a sense of acceptance, and because you're very spiritually awakened, you understand that everything is interconnected, that there's no separation between human beings, nature, and animals. So you have a lot of love for nature and animals, for everyone around you. I see that you guys are very giving people. You guys might even be into charity work, is what I'm seeing. And you guys could just help people as much as you can because you have a very big heart chakra. You have a very activated heart space. Okay, and you are hopeless romantics. And what lovers love about you, what I'm hearing, is that you're not afraid to love, you're not afraid to give love, and you're not afraid to show your love. Okay, especially through words of affirmations. You guys really wear your heart on your sleeve, and you shower your partner with lots of love. Okay, no matter your gender, you're not embarrassed of having a big heart, you're not scared of showing the world that you have a big heart. You know that your love is healing, and that your love is powerful, and that love is the answer to all. So this is such a beautiful energy. People just love being around you because all they sense is goodness within you. Okay, and you have a lot of interesting things to say about the world, and you're very dreamy, and people can just stare into your eyes for hours. Okay, even strangers. I'm just seeing strangers look at you, walk down the street, and they're like, wow, who is that person? It's like energetically they can just pick up that your energy is just on a higher vibration. Okay, and yeah, and so you are someone that is ethereal, and you give off this innocent energy because you give off this energy of that's very, very angelic. But there's also a very interesting energy to you, is that you're very independent. Okay, so we have here, I embrace total independence, and I see how empowering that is. Even when I'm in a relationship, I can still be independent by meeting my own needs and by creating my own happiness. When I do that, I'm the fullest version of myself, and I have much more me to give without needing pieces of me in return. So I'm hearing that you guys could be introverts or ambiverts, and you guys really enjoy your solo time. And this is really sexy to lovers. Okay, so like your romantic interests, they just love the fact that you're not codependent. You love your solo time. You thrive when you're alone. You thrive. I see that you guys do a lot of self care. You guys are hedonists, so you guys really enjoy, the five senses and experiencing pleasure, giving pleasure, eating a lot of food, being indulgent, and this is something you really like. Okay, so I give myself permission to feel pleasure, and I let that pleasure rush into my life. Sorry, I let that pleasure rush into my life in a decadent display of over the top abundance. Then I realized that pleasure has been waiting at my door for a long time. It's just that pleasure doesn't knock on doors because loud noises aren't super pleasant. So, you guys indulge in a lot of self care and a lot of wine, I'm hearing, and a lot of things that make you feel good. And people find that very sexy, especially lovers. I'm getting a lot of soulmates coming through within this reading. So, you guys could be in a relationship, you guys could thrive in relationships. I mean, I'm getting the fact that you are hopeless romantics. In regards to family members and strangers, co-workers, I'm just getting that they just love being near you because you always have something interesting to say. They kind of just feel like you're always up to something really interesting and unique. People think you're very unique, okay? And that's why they love being around you, is that you always have a fresh perspective on something. You always have a new and curious way of handling a challenge and coming up with a solution. And it's like you're always up to something new and something quirky and unique. And people are like, what is pile two up to now? What are they doing this weekend? Where are they going? Are they going to another spiritual retreat? Or are they, it's like when people are around you, you open their third eye. And I think that's why they love being around you so much, is because they feel more enlightened, they feel more at peace. And even people that are negative and people that are at a lower vibration, it's like they just love you, and they're just like, oh my god, like this person is not my vibe, but there's just something about them that I really love and I can't explain it. That's because your energy is really powerful. People really love the fact that you do whatever you want. You're not afraid of, standing out and not fitting in. There's something about you that's very you're very spontaneous. I feel you guys plan a lot of spontaneous trips, and you're like, I'm going to do this tomorrow. And oh, I feel like doing this. And I'm starting a new hobby. And you kind of just are doing so many things at the same time. You guys could be jack of all trades, master of none. And people are just, they're like, oh my God, pile two is literally doing everything. They're so talented. People see you as really talented, and they're like, they're literally capable of doing everything. And they feel like they learn so much just by looking at you and seeing what you're doing. You know what? I feel like people look at you as this painting, and they look at your life, to look at what you're doing, and you're kind of like this beautiful painting to them and in their eyes. And there's always something new to look at, there's always a new detail to discover in that painting, and that painting is you. Yeah, so the Page of Cups is just confirmation that you guys are very creative. You guys, I'm also hearing that you guys are like flirts, and I feel like you guys are very charming people. So you guys are just very eloquent and really good with your words. Some of you guys could really be into poetry, because I see, I don't know, I keep getting that poetry, poems, musicians. You guys could write songs and everything, and so I feel that like you guys are really good at charming people, flirting people, getting what you want. If there's a guy or a girl you're interested in, you just know how to like reel them in with your energy, with your eyes. Your eyes are extremely captivating, and with your words as well. Okay, it's like you don't you don't have a lot of fear. All you think about is what you want, and you just go after it. But you don't go after it in a dominance way. You guys have a very feminine energy to you. You just attract things to you. People just gravitate towards you. Things just come to you naturally. Okay? And that's because of your very ethereal energy. Your feminine energy is very healed, and you guys, I'm also hearing you guys live life in slow motion. And that's also what's really captivating about you, and what people love about you, is that there's not this energy of rush. You're very patient with yourself and with people around you. And even the way you walk is captivating. It's like just really slow. It's like slow. It's time just seems to stop when people are around you. And when people are around you, they notice that they're less anxious, they're more in the present moment, and that's because your energy is so calming. Wow. Pile 2, I love your energy. This is amazing. Um it's as if you hypnotize people with your energy, and yeah, it's like people when they're with you, they're like in the clouds, their heads are in the clouds, and I feel like you kind of are the center of attention without even wanting to be. And essentially just people just love your energy. They love everything about you. Pile 2, I mean, they love the amount of love you have for people and things around you. They love everything you do, your life, how unique and creative you are. People fall in love with you very easily as well, okay, because you're so charming, you're really sweet, you're very kind, you're genuine, okay? There's nothing fake about you. I don't feel like you're leading people on. You're very honest about what you're looking for, the kind of person you are. And I feel like you also have very healthy boundaries, okay? It's like you're sweet, you have this very feminine energy to you, but at the same time you're very honest. Okay? You tell people, "Hey, like I'm sweet and everything, but I know my standards and I know my worth, and if you're not ready to give me what I want, then that's okay." And when it comes to your friends, it's the same thing. Your friends feel a lot of people are protective over you, pile 2. They feel like they need to protect your energy because you're very sacred. And and yeah, I think that's all I'm getting. Your family is very proud of you. They're proud of the person you are, the person you're becoming, the person you will be. They know you're going to go far in life, and they feel like I'm hearing light worker. A lot of people see you as a light worker. A lot of people are not aware of this term, but when they see you, they feel like you're just going to do good in this world. Okay, so a lot of you guys are light workers, and you heal through your art. You heal through your words. You heal through your creative practices. Okay, so that's why you are loved. That's what makes you extremely lovable, pile 2. Let's see if I'm getting any other message. Another message I'm getting, I would like to talk about a little bit more is you're the kind of person you just love to have fun. And so when people are around you, they always have a good time. And you just love pleasure and you just help other people enjoy themselves more. So some people, they might be in a rut, they might be stuck in a routine, and you come with fresh new eyes and fresh new energy. And you're like a breath of fresh air for people. And that's what makes you extremely lovable. It's like people see things a certain way, they feel blocked in their um, views and the way they see things. And you come and you're like, hey, but we can do things a different way. We can do things like this. And and you're like, let's go have fun. And you pull people out of a rut, and you're always down for a good time and you're always having fun with other people. People only associate good memories when they think about you. Pile 2. So that is all I have for your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next reading, pile 2. Love and light. Bye bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're already part of the family, welcome back. I'm so excited to be reading for you guys today. It has been a while since I've done a pick a card reading. Today I'll be asking Spirit, what makes you so lovable? Why do people love you? You know, from friends to family members, strangers, and romantic interests. So, yeah, why do people fall in love with you and what makes you extremely lovable? Let's get right into the reading, and I hope you will be getting the clarity and answers you need in regards to this topic. So, immediately when I was channeling for you, pile 3, I saw an orange. So, some of you guys, this could be your favorite fruit. The color orange could be your favorite color. And overall, I was getting that you guys have a very activated um, solar plexus chakra and maybe even sacral chakra, but I'm mainly seeing solar plexus. I was also hearing zest for life. You guys are full of energy and full of life. You are the life of the party. Okay, you guys are the leaders. You guys are usually organizing things in the group. in the group chat, you guys are planning things, okay? You're always coming up with, something in your life because you are the leader. You can be the leader in your family. You could be the one making the decisions most of the time. And I'm picking up more on a masculine energy within this pile. You do not have to be a man to be watching this. I'm just picking up on masculine energy, okay? So you lead more with your masculine energy, but essentially, people really love you because you guys are very successful, okay? Success is different to everyone, but you have achieved something in your life that other people really respect and admire. And I'm getting that you are not selfish. You actually share your success with other people. You help other people climb the ladder of success. You want other people to succeed. You give advice, you mentor people, and also you're very giving financially. So if people are in need of financial help, I see you guys give a lot. So you guys could give to charity a lot, but just I'm seeing you help out your family members. So you could be giving your family members a lot of money, your friends a lot of money. I just feel like you guys are mainly paying the bills for other people. You're just very generous people, and people love this about you. You are very successful, and you know, you're so humble about your success. And I think it's because you come from humble beginnings, because I'm literally seeing from rags to riches. If that's not the case, if your family was wealthy, there's still an energy of humility within you. Okay, so I literally have the card of humility. I take a deep breath and release all of my desire to be right. Without right, what's left? A soft and pliable version of me that's willing to make mistakes, hear others' opinions, and try doing stuff a different way. In other words, I get to take a pretty sweet, all-inclusive brainification. So you guys are humble and you guys are very open-minded, and you're always willing to learn and you're always willing to grow. And there's a sense of protectiveness. So you guys protect people around you and you protect the underdog. There's a sense where you feel responsible for other people's lives and you feel responsible for taking care of other people. I don't know why. I don't know if you felt neglected in your childhood, but you're always defending other people. Some of you could be lawyers, or some of your job, you might not be a lawyer, but there's something about defending other people that's very important. Even if your job doesn't include, let's say, being a lawyer, I feel like you stand up for other people all the time. So if someone is getting bullied, or if you're in an argument with someone, you're always standing up for people. You always have other people's back, and that's why people love you. You're not selfish. You don't you really think about other people. You show that through your actions, and you really stand up for other people. You have a lot of bravery. People are like, wow, this person is so brave. They really have my back. I love them so much. And I also see how you have overcome a lot of obstacles in your love in your life. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of said love. So maybe you have a difficult love life. But what I'm seeing with the Seven of Wands is I feel that a lot of people could be jealous of you. A lot of people want to see to see your downfall, essentially, is what I'm hearing from spirit. And people feel very protective over you. They feel very protective over you because you've given them and you have shown them a lot of support. Okay, I look at the vast network of support in my life, and I'm reminded of what a superpower it gives me. I feel like a lot of people around you, they could feel nervous because they're just so, I'm seeing like starstruck by you. Like they're just like in awe of the person you are, and you give off a very masculine and powerful energy, just very powerful energy. So I feel like people around you, they could stutter a lot. They could be at loss for words when they're trying to communicate with you. Some of you guys could literally be influencers, because I'm seeing people coming up to you asking for your autograph, asking to take a picture with you. Let me go back to reading this. At any moment, I can call on an army of top notch people who want the best for me, which means I'm basically invincible. Take that, loneliness. Run for the hills, boredom. I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Pervasive, all consuming anxiety? Damn right you didn't. So immediately when I was reading this, okay, sorry if I'm stuttering, I'm speaking really fast because spirit is just giving me so many messages at once. I'm trying to keep up. But essentially, you never make anyone feel left out. You remember everyone's birthday, you remember everyone in your life, and you try to make everyone feel included and remembered and important. And yeah, everyone in your life, even if it's a stranger, they all feel important. You give them your undivided attention. It's like when someone is talking to you, you show genuine curiosity and interest, and you're very good conversationalist. Is that even a word? But you're just very good at the art of conversation and at making people like you. You just know how to deal with other human beings, how to be pleasant, how to charm people. And this is something that just comes naturally to you. People just naturally like you. They like talking to you. You're very interesting, you're very funny, and you have a lot of interesting things to say, but most of all, you're a really good listener is what I'm hearing. So I feel like in your life, you'll be doing something very important, or you're doing something in your life that's very important as of right now. You're going to be starting something that's completely different, something that has never been done before. And so people see you as someone that's like very brave, and that's why they love you. It's you encourage them to be brave as well. People want to follow you, and they kind of like follow in your footsteps, and it's really cute. It's really, really cute. Yeah, so we have the success card here. So an eagle is that might be your spirit animals when I'm hearing from spirit, okay? But you guys just are very abundant. You have a lot to offer. It could be knowledge, it can be financially. You can literally just have an empire and you just have a lot, up your sleeve. And you're very giving. You're very giving. And what else am I hearing from spirit? Is we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. You're not afraid of speaking your truth. You're not afraid of going against the grain and challenging opinions and ideas, even though it means you might be stirring the pot and causing a little bit of controversy and conflict. You don't care. You don't care unless the truth is told. So yeah, huge energy of justice. So you guys could be Libras, air signs. Okay, I'm getting strong air and earth and fire sign for this pile. Okay, but essentially, you guys expose the truth. You guys expose the truth. This could be on the internet. This could be around people around you. A lot of people, are afraid of you know, talking about what's important and what truly matters and talking about things that are uncomfortable. And you are not. You are not afraid of speaking the truth and shedding light on matters that truly matter in the world. And people love this about you. They absolutely, people respect you a lot, pile three. You could have been drawn to pile one because I'm seeing a lot of similarities, especially with the card of solidarity. So you guys are loyal. So Taurus energy, you guys are very loyal. Okay, you're very loyal. I'm seeing a dog. So it's like as soon as you are in a partnership with someone, I'm getting heavy energy for like romantic partners, what they see and what they feel. It's like when you are in a relationship with them, it's like you're so devoted to them, you're so loyal, you're so committed. People just feel safe. They know that like you'll never cheat on them. And they just know that like you have their back. And you're just so solid in your opinions and your views. But on top of that, you're just very open-minded. And people are really fascinated by you. You're very open-minded. Meeting new people, I remember what a treasure trove of opinions, interests, and stories they are. But these treasures will only be unlocked if I embrace my curiosity. So I'll be curious and you be interesting. Deal? So I see you guys reading the newspaper. I see a lot of books, education. So you guys could have studied a lot. You guys could just be lifelong learners. I'm hearing Gemini. So I'm picking up on a lot of different zodiac signs for this pile. But essentially, you guys are lifelong learners, and that's why people love talking to you, okay? Because you have a lot of interesting things to say. And I'm seeing like an image of my dad for some reason, and I'm seeing like a table. And when you speak, people are really captivated by you. So you're very charismatic, okay? People are drawn to you because of your charisma, but they stay in your life because of your generosity and your giving nature and your kindness, essentially, okay? We have wants and needs. I take stock of my relationships and I'm honest about what I want and need from the people in my life. I know the difference between the two. Wants are negotiables, are negotiable, needs are not. Both may be desired and either may be acquired. But that's getting into Venn diagram territory, and no one wants to draw one of those. Yeah, so people have seen you come from nothing and then have everything, and they respect you because you are not afraid of putting in the hard work. You're not afraid of doing things right, of doing things the right way in order to reach success. And so people really respect you because, in the field of work you are in, you could have cheated. You could have, found the quick way to um, make more money, or there's something about you that's honest within your work. And there's also something that people really admire is that you're not afraid of losing everything if it means keeping your integrity. That's what I heard word for word. You're not afraid of walking away, of, leaving everything behind if it means staying true to yourself and your values and your morals. So you guys have strong beliefs, strong values. You know who you are, you know where you're going, you know what you want, you know what's not right, you know what's right. And you are not going to be swayed. You guys are very stubborn. You guys are very level headed. Okay. And this is why you're so successful. It's like your success is honest, and you're hardworking. You guys are hard workers, and people see that. Yeah, I mean, your family is proud of you. Strangers admire you. Your friends respect you and love you and want to help you. I don't really see too much envy or jealousy within your circle because people know, the kind of person you are, and you don't gatekeep as well your success. You really share and try to help other people succeed. So I'm not seeing a lot of evil eye. I'm not seeing any of that. I see just respect, admiration, and a lot of love towards you. And people want to help you out. And I feel like you're very protected in these spiritual realms. Okay, you are very protected. You have a lot of guides and angels looking out for you. You guys have very good karma, essentially, is what I'm hearing. And because you guys are so giving in this life and maybe in previous lives, okay? And yeah, Spirit is saying to keep up the good work. If you guys are not successful yet, okay, you will be because of your generosity. Um, I'm hearing what goes around comes back around, okay? And I'm hearing life path 8. So the number 8 could be very important. You could be seeing 888 a lot, but you could just be a life path 8. Yeah. You guys are not. So if you guys are financially well off, I see that you guys don't show off. So you guys do not buy luxury clothes. People can't even tell physically that like you might be very wealthy because you do not wear designer clothes. And that's why people also really respect you, is that you spend your money wisely and you save a lot of your money and you just don't spend it on frivolous things. To each their own. If people want to buy designer clothes, that is absolutely okay, but people just respect the fact that you have a lot of discipline and a lot of like self-control, and you're not just going to buy 10 million watches, and you invest a lot of your money and you invest wisely is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Yeah, so I'm seeing 9 of cups, sorry, 9 of pentacles, and I'm seeing the 8 of cups. Yeah, so huge energy on, yeah, you guys are fearless, or that's the image you give off to other people, okay? And yeah, you're not afraid of walking away from things that no longer serve you, that diminish your power. I do feel that there are people, especially when it comes to work or your studies, that do try to take advantage of you. They see you as like a golden ticket and they're like, ooh, I can maybe use this person. And you're like, you see right through people's intentions. I feel like you guys have like clear cognizance. You just know who to trust, and you just know who has your best interest at heart. And yeah, that is all I'm getting for you, pal 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye, love and lights.